way that you look at your facilities is 3 different ways, right? It's like as is. I mean, you can call it whatever you want. I'm calling it as is. Okay, is it current as is? He's calling it current on the spreadsheet, right? That's like right now. What is it worth? And then we call it potential. What do y'all call it? It's like if we just get it full now from like being 25% vacant to full, right? That's like the potential for us. You know what I'm saying? Potential. So this is like current, right? And then this is to get it full from being vacant. Current vacancy, right? To get it full. And then you have like, we call it opportunity. What do we call it? He calls it after updates, which is really like the opportunity or the value add. Right, and these would be the numbers for that. Okay, so there's 3 different ways, right, to look at it. And this does not include, like that number does not include if we add 2 more buildings that are 25 units. So we could probably easily add 50 units, I'm guessing, on that. All right. And so then that doesn't include that number. If we went and spent, let's see, it's $25 a square foot. So if we spent 25 times 50 is what, $75,000? I'm so like that. My brain is fried from this weekend. Whatever $25 per square foot times 50 units is, then that is that $250,000? I don't know. That would be the CapEx. That would be like, and then actually we could run the numbers on that and look at it. So share screen. Let me go back. And 25 times 50 is I can't use my brain today. Bubblegum brain is gone. Oh, that's 12. Okay, so that's $125,000 is what that is. Okay, so $125,000. Okay. And then we're going to add 50 units here. So 168 plus 50 is 218. Oops. Click on that, 218 units. And then the square footage is going to be like 5,000 square feet. So add this to 25,000, 26,000. Okay. So now that's what it's going to be worth. So you can see after update. So you can actually run the numbers based on the value add as well too. Okay. So the value add includes, right? The value add includes like, can you increase the rate? So increase rate, number 1, add units, right? And then decrease vacancy, right? That's like value add, okay? So that's that last column that you're seeing right there. That's the value add, okay? So we can buy, so essentially when we look at facilities, we buy mismanaged facilities, we look at the as is, like current value, right? So actually I'm buying this at 620 grand. And it's only worth 470 grand. Right? So the question is like, you know, a lot of people would not buy this deal because they're only looking at the as is value. Like, look, I'm only going to pay what it's worth. That's it, you know? But I know that essentially just by increasing the, you know, the mismanaged property from 25% to 8%, there's an opportunity just in that, right? And then taking it and then doing all these things right here is increasing it's really increasing the value by $1 million. Is what it is. So basically this deal, if I just add 50 units, not even clear the land and do all the boat and RV storage, right? If I just add in 50 units and spend 125 grand, and then I'm going to increase that value by $1 million. I mean, that's basically tripling the value of the money that you put into that deal, right? So that's kind of how we look at our deals. That's how we're looking at our deals. So we're not looking to buy anything at as is value. Now, as is value, if you're interested in as is, and you're like, no, I only want to buy as is, right? Then you're going to be buying income producing properties, right? You would be buying income producing properties. Guess where you can find those? Just go online, right? But now there's a lot of competition for that. You can always buy, you can find them like, the way that I do it too, which is driving for storage. But like, you can just go online to Crexty, LoopNet, and just be one of those people that are just like bidding, on every, facility or whatever, right? But if you want to buy the good deals and you're okay with paying more money at the as is value, then you can even buy mismanaged facilities. But the hard thing about mismanaged facilities is, number one, you have to find people that want to lend you the money, right? Because a bank is not going to give me the money for this, right? So I need somebody to lend me the money on this to buy it. So I go out there and I search for lenders to give me $620,000. David says, please explain how market cap rate applies to storage facilities. How do you know which cap rate to use? Yeah, okay. All right, and so I'll do that in just a second. Yeah, so I buy mismanaged facilities. This is the formula for mismanaged facilities. You want to buy them as is in the hopes that you can also do value add. There's less value add in an income producing property. And most of the time in an income producing property, if you're value adding it, it's because you're adding more units. That's what you're doing. You're adding more units, okay?